Good morning. Today our lesson is Democracy, an Evolving Idea. In the previous lessons, we learned how the people suffered with the rulers and the way they fought to get rid of those rulers. So, in this way, the evaluation of democracy has had made many ups and downs. Few of the popular rules were established in the beginning, but they also formed with the few elected heads. Their domination we can see in those rules. But slowly, the meaning of democracy broadened. In a democratic country, the power of elected representatives would be supreme. It is a system in which the government get their authorities from people and have to answer to the people. So first let us know what is democracy. Democracy means responsible governments. The elected government are answerable to the people. There would be assemblies in which the government functionaries would have to explain their work and get the plan of work. In a democratic country, people have given the right to information. So according to this, functionaries have to disclose all the information which the people required. Moreover, in a democratic country, in a definite period of time, again the elections will be held. In this, the people can ask them to explain their work and reject them if they are not satisfied with the work. Democracy is based on few fundamental principles. So today let us learn those principles. Among these, the first principle is political equality and inclusiveness. As a part of this, each adult citizen must have one vote and each vote must have one value. Democracy took a long time to establish this rule of the people without any discrimination of caste, creed, or religion. If we take the right to vote in elections as an indicator of this equality, initially only few people or men could participate in the process of voting. Slowly, the right was extended in some countries to even the poor, then the women, and eventually people of all the races and religions. In USA, white women were given vote around in 1920. The discrimination against black citizens was removed only in 1965 and they got the chance of franchise. The first nation to allow voting right for all groups of the people was New Zealand in 1893. To achieve this, the New Zealand women and black people went with a great struggle. In 1917, after Russian Revolution, the Russia emerged as the first large country to give universal voting rights to the citizens. Even till today, in the world, there are many countries who do not give the right to vote to everyone. Still, the discrimination was found. For example, in Estonian country, Russian minorities had difficult to get the right to vote. And in Fiji also, the local Fijians' vote is more valuable than the Indian Fijian. The second fundamental principle of democracy is active participation of citizens. In 2013 onwards, in Fiji, the equal right to vote is being implemented. In democracy, most of the adults and the voters will feel that voting and electing, choosing the rulers is their duty. After that, that work is done. Only at the time of the elections they have work, but it is not correct. They have to participate in decision makings and policy makings of the government, and they even have to check the implementing, how the government is implementing them. This is only possible by forming independent citizen committees. People have to participate in public discussions to openly express their needs and views, and in that way the policies and laws must be made. Third principle of democracy is civil liberties. People can only participate in lawmaking if they are free to know, discuss, express, and form associations. Even today, these rights are not available to people in most of the countries. Restrictions on civil liberties helps government to remain in power. These are also called civil liberties. These rights were not gained by people easily. It is because government sought to control the free speech and they want to keep the people away from the public affairs and forming in as associations. Most government decisions were kept in secret. Even today, these rights are not available to people in most of the countries. Restrictions on civil liberties helps government to remain in power.